La Plata, are you guys ready to meet the superstars of the 2025 through 2026 International Tour? First up, your 2024 International Tour champion. This is Charlie Pauken in Megalodon. Next up, out of Lafayette, Louisiana, your 2025 World Final Skills Challenge champion. This is Granger in Max D. Next up, your 2025 World Finals Freestyle champion out of Whittier, California, representing the Crazy Bull. This is Armando Castro in Toro, Loco. Next up, your current 2025 to 2026 International Tour points leader out of Hagerstown, Maryland, representing the Black and Green Wrecking Machine. This is Cody in Granger. Next up, out of Orlando, Florida, this is Bari Musawwir in Black Panther. Next up, out of Christmas, Florida, your 2025 to 2025 Arena Series Central champion. This is Jamie Sullivan in Thor. Next up, out of San Diego, California, this is Brandon Arthur in Iron Man. Last but not least, out of Nebraska, Illinois, this is Camden Murphy in The Amazing Spider-Man. La Plata, make some noise for the superstars of the 2025 through 2026 International Tour. La Plata. I need you guys to get loud and say it with me. This is Monster Jam. La Plata, it is now time for your first competition here of the afternoon, the JCB Racing Competition. All 8 of our drivers have been seated into the bracket based off the results from last weekend's event in Santiago, Chile. All 8 of our drivers are going to be competing head-to-head in a one-on-one elimination tournament where the winner of each race will advance on to the next round, culminating in the final round race on the road to Monster Jam World Finals 27 in Salt Lake City, Utah. So, La Plata, get loud if you're ready for the JCB Racing Competition. First up, out of Orlando, Florida, this is Bari Musawwir in Black Panther. Versus in the other lane, out of Lafayette, Louisiana, this is Blake Granger in Max D. Who will get the win and go on into the next round? Let's find out. Here we go. On your marks, set, go. It's like Blake Granger with some big mistakes, which will allow for Bari Musawwir in Black Panther to get the win. Next up, out of Itasca, Illinois, this is Camden Murphy in The Amazing Spider-Man. Versus in the other lane, out of Whittier, California, representing the Crazy Bull, this is Armando Castro in El Toro Loco, who will get the win and advance on into the next round. Let's find out. Here we go. On your marks, set, go. And Armando Castro getting stuck on the race lane will allow for Camden Murphy in The Amazing Spider-Man. So next up, out of San Diego, California, this is Brandon Arthur in Iron Man. Versus in the other lane, out of Hagerstown, Maryland, representing the Black and Green Wrecking Machine, this is Matt Cody in Grave Digger. Who will get the win and advance on into the next round? Let's find out. Here we go. On your marks, set, go. Brandon Arthur with a really messy pass, and they're getting all swirly, going down the straightaway, and your winner is going to be Matt Cody in Grave Digger. Next up, out of Christmas, Florida, this is Jamie Sullivan in Thor. Versus the other lane, your 2024 International Tour Champion. This is Charlie Pauken in a Megalodon, who will get the win and advance on into the semifinals. This is the final race here in round 2. Let's find in round 1. Let's find out. Here we go. On your mark, set, go. And your winner is going to be Charlie Pauken in Megalodon. Monster fans, it is now time to kick off the semifinals here in this afternoon's JCB racing competition. First up, we've got Camden Murphy and the Amazing Spider-Man versus Bari Musawwir in Black Panther, who will get the win and go to the final round. Let's find out. Here we go. On your mark, set, go. Close one at the line. Bari Musawwir crashes. And I believe your winner is going to be Camden Murphy in the Amazing Spider-Man. We'll go to the final round to face off against Camden Murphy and the Amazing Spider-Man. Will it be Cody and Grave Digger, or will it be Charlie Pauken in a Megalodon? Let's find out. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go. Great corners by Cody, but it's not going to be fast enough. Your winner is going to be Charlie Pauken in a Megalodon. Monster Jam fans, we've made it to the final round here in this here in this afternoon's JCB racing competition. We started out the afternoon with the fastest Monster Jam competitors, and we are now down to the fastest 2. So, La Plata, get loud if you're ready to meet our final round contenders. First up, out of Itasca, Illinois, this is Camden Murphy in the Amazing Spider-Man versus in the other lane, your 2024 International Tour champion. This is Charlie Pauken in a Megalodon. Who will get the win? They get the first 8 points towards this afternoon's overall event championship. Let's find out, and let's go racing. Charlie Pauken on his lid again, and your winner is going to be Camden Murphy in the Amazing Spider-Man. Great job here for Camden Murphy, picking up his first racing win here on the International Tour. Camden has come close to winning racing on this tour so many times, and now he finally got the win he's been looking for a long time. So great job here for Camden Murphy on getting this racing win. It was a muddy track today, but Camden knew how to drive in the mud, and he's able to get that win. He remained in that left lane the entire time, and he's able to lay down such fast passes, going up in such close races, especially in these past 2 against Charlie Pauken and Bari Musawwir. And great job here for Camden Murphy. He's gaining some much needed points as he continues his pursuit at the top of the leaderboard here on this international tour. So great job here for Camden Murphy and the Amazing Spider-Man on getting this JCB racing competition win and for collecting the first 8 points towards this afternoon's overall event championship. Austrian fans, it is now time for our second competition here of the afternoon. the skills challenge. All 8 of our drivers are going to come out here and either get 2 opportunities to try to do their best maneuvers on 2 wheels or 1 opportunity at a donut. 2 maneuvers may see these drivers out here on this track are stoppies, moonwalks, poppers, sky wheelies, slack wheelies, bicycles, or maybe even a combination of these moves. So La Plata, get loud if you're ready for the skills challenge. First up, out of Lafayette, Louisiana, this is Blake Granger and Max D. And see how these muddy conditions will affect the trucks and the drivers out here. Nicer tombstone, Blake hitting the rear steer, twisting the back to BKT tires. Definitely very muddy out here, and it's very hard to hold these moonwalks with Blake. But he is the 2025 Skills World Finals champion, so he knows how to do these skills moves in any weather. Nice there, first hit right there for Blake. Nice tombstone. 1 more attempt left to go. Nice, and he's gonna get the slap wheelie and the moonwalk combo. And he's gonna set it down, and that's gonna be the end of the run here for Blake Granger and Max D. For Blake Granger and Max D is gonna be an 8.928. That is gonna be good enough for first place. Your leader to kick things off here in the skills challenge will be Blake Granger and Max D. Next up, out of Granger, California, representing the Crazy Bull, this is Armando Castro and Toro Loco. Blowing that smoke out of the nostrils, getting you fans hyped up. As they're twisting the back to the front and the back to BKT tires as he's walking out this tombstone. Next here, he's gonna set it down. 1 more attempt left to go. Oh man, he went for the tombstone there on the second attempt. Could not get it up and walks in, sets it down. And he's going to set it down a bit earlier than he wanted to. And that's going to mark the end of the run here for Armando Castro in Toro Loco. Score for Armando Castro and Toro Loco is going to be at 5.991. That is going to be good enough for second place. Your leader is still going to remain to be Blake Granger and Max D. Next up, out of San Diego, California, this is Brandon Arthur and Iron Man. Nicer slap wheelie on attempt number 1. One more attempt left to go. Man, Brandon Arthur suddenly got vertical right there, trying to do a sky wheelie off of that racing lane, and he ends up getting slightly vertical and crashing right into his parking stall, and that's going to be the end of the run here for Brandon Arthur and Iron Man. The score for Brandon Arthur and Iron Man is going to be a 7.004. That is going to be good enough for second place. Your leader is still going to remain to be Blake Granger in Max D. Next up, out of Christmas, Florida, this is Jamie Sullivan in Thor. Nicer twisting those back to BKT tires. She's walking it out here on a tombstone. There she goes. She's gonna set it down. One more attempt left to go here for Jamie Sullivan and Thor. Then she's lining it up here for his very steep race lane. Saw Brandon Arthur hit this and crash. Let's see if Jamie Sullivan can get a good sky wheelie off of this ramp. She also got slightly vertical there off that jump, but will roll over into the parking stall, and that's going to be the end of the run here for Jamie Sullivan and Thor. Your score for Jamie Sullivan and Thor is going to be a 7.197. Good enough for second place. Your leader is still going to remain to be Blake Granger in Max D. Next up, out of Orlando, Florida, this is Bari Musawwir in Black Panther. Nicer slap wheeling it all the way across the track. One more attempt left to go here for Bari Musawwir in Black Panther. Now looks like he's the third driver to attempt this. Looks like he wants to line it up here for that race lane. Let's see if we can get a good sky wheelie and keep it on all four BKT tires. Oh man, I thought he was going to keep it on all fours, but he got a nice vertical sky wheelie there off the race lane, hitting the amazing Spider-Man, and that's going to be the end of the run right there for Bari Musawwir in Black Panther. Score for Bari Musawwir in Black Panthers in a 7.312. That's big enough for second place. Your leader is still going to remain to be Blake Granger in Max D. Next up, out of Hagerstown, Maryland, representing the black and green wrecking machine, this is Matt Cody in Grave Digger. there. Her tombstone on the first attempt here for Matt Cody. One more attempt left to go. Man, Matt Cody tried to actually send it right there and get a sky wheelie off of the step-up ramp, but it does not end well. He will try to get the save, and didn't get as vertical as what he wanted to, but still a great attempt on that sky wheelie, and that's going to be the end of the run out here for Matt Cody and Granger. Score for Matt Cody and Granger is going to be an 8.723. That is going to be good enough for second place. Your leader is still going to remain to be Blake Granger and Max D. Next up, your 2024 International Tour Champion. This is Charlie Pauken and Megalodon. Charlie Pauken swimming through these muddy waters, looking for his first attempt. Nice there, slap wheelie across the track for the first attempt here for Charlie Pauken. One more attempt left to go. Nice there, massive sky wheelie off step-up ramp, landing it back down, setting it down, and that's going to be the end of the run here for Charlie Pauken in Megalodon. Your score for Charlie Pauken in the amazing in Megalodon is going to be an 8.900. That is going to be good enough for second place. Your leader is still going to remain to be Blake Granger in Max D. Next up, out of Itasca, Illinois, this is Camden Murphy in The Amazing Spider-Man. Nice, they're switching them back to BKT tires right here on the tombstone. Nicely sets it down. One more attempt out here for Camden Murphy and the Amazing Spider-Man. Whoa, my, what a save here for Camden Murphy. He does a front roll right there off the tombstone. He over-rotates it. Now he is on a wheelie. Setting it down, and that is going to be the end of the run here for Camden Murphy and the Amazing Spider-Man. God bless the camera woman, and what a run right there from Camden Murphy. Your score for Camden Murphy and the Amazing Spider-Man is going to be an 8.923 as we get up for second place, which means your Skills Challenge winner is going to be none other than Blake Granger in Max D. Nice job here for Blake Granger on this skills challenge win. Man, Blake burned it down here in skills here today. I mean, he had a great first attempt with the tombstone. He went out first, so, you know, a lot of these drivers out here today, they did that tombstone move. Blake was the first one to do it, so, of course, he made it the most interesting. And, you know, when he did it first, that means, like, it hadn't been, and it hadn't gotten repetitive yet. So, that was very good, and that definitely helped Blake Granger out by getting to do that move first. And then he went for a second attempt, did the slap wheelie into a moonwalk combo. That is very hard to do in these muddy conditions. So great job here for Blake Granger for being able to get the traction to do that and just keep pushing these Moss Gym trucks to their limits out here in these muddy conditions. And Blake, he is the 2025 Skills Challenge winner for a reason, and Blake is trying to get the most skills wins again this year, so that way he can go to the Skills World Finals lineup next year. So great job here for Blake Granger in Max D on getting this two-wheel skills, getting the Skills Challenge win, and for collecting the next 8 points towards this afternoon's overall event championship. Monster Jam fans, that is going to be a wrap for the first half of this afternoon's Monster Jam event. As everybody, it is now halftime, so go get up, stretch, head on out to the concourse, and we'll be back in half an hour for our final competition of the afternoon. Stay safe, stay dry, Monster Jam fans, during halftime. Monster Jam fans, I'm gonna need your guys' help to open up our final competition of the afternoon. I need everybody here to take out your cell phones and to turn on that flashlight. And I'm going to need you guys to move your phones up and down to the beat of the music. Let's get it started. Here we go. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep it going, La Plata. Follow the beat with Mr. Krabs. We've reached the pinnacle of this afternoon's Monster Jam event. It's time for the BKT Tires Freestyle Competition. Coming up first out of San Diego, California, this is Brandon Arthur in Iron Man. And the 2 minutes have now started here for Brandon Arthur. This track is really muddy out here. It rained a lot during halftime. So let's see how Brandon Arthur does. He's the first one to tackle this track, so it's definitely going to be a bit muddy out here for him. Let's see how he does. Great traction right for a save. He's doing donuts now in the mud. Seconds are left. Nice there, somersault right for Brandon Arthur. going to be the end of the run out here for Brandon Arthur in Ironman. Score for Brandon Arthur in Ironman is going to be a 7.533. That is going to be good enough for first place. Your leader to kick things off here in the BKT Tires Freestyle Competition will be Brandon Arthur in Ironman. Next up, out of Lafayette, Louisiana, this is Blake Granger in Max D. Nice and slackly to kick off the run. Nice to stay here from Blake. Nice to save. Another nice save right here from Blake Granger. Blake is going big right now. 'Looks like Blake is going to be the first to line up for the Morgan and Morgan backflip. He's going to nail it. 30 seconds are left here for Blake Granger in Max D. Nice there, send right on top of the step-up ramp, and that's going to be the end of the run here for Blake Granger in Max D. Your score for Blake Granger in Max D is going to be a 9.101. As we begin up for first place, your brand new leader is going to be Blake Granger in Max D. Next up, out of Orlando, Florida, this is Bari Musawwir in Black Panther. Nice slap, really riding it on the tailgate here. Last time we were in a mud show in Foxborough earlier this year on Stadium East. Bari was there competing and he won freestyle in that mud show. Let's see if Bari can do that again here this afternoon. Nice to sky really off the step-up ramp. Bari is sending it right now as he's lining up here for the Morgan and Morgan backflip. Try to combo it into a little moonwalk. seconds are left here for Bari, Musawwir, and Black Panther. Massive air. And he's gonna crash it right there at the end of time. And that's gonna be the end of the run here for Bari, Musawwir, and Black Panther. Bari, Musawwir, and Black Panther is gonna be 9.158. That is gonna be good enough for first place. Your brand new leader is going to be Bari, Musawwir, and Black Panther. Next up, out of Hagerstown, Maryland, representing the black and green wrecking machine, this is Cody and Granger. Starting off big, sending it here off step-up ramp. Cody going out here in the mid-pack is very good for him as the track is definitely starting to dry up now from compared to what we saw from the earlier runs. This is going to be very interesting to see how Cody does here in freestyle. Nice there jump there off that step-up ramp. Looks like he's lining out here Morgan and Morgan backflip time here from Matt. Actually lands it perfectly. Nice there, massive sky wheelie. 30 seconds are left here for Matt. Two big cross threads right there. Nicer save for Cody. Nice donut. Nicer save at the end of time, and that's going to be the end of the run here for Cody and Granger. For Cody and Granger is going to be at 9.149. That is going to be good enough for second place. Your leader is still going to remain to be Bari, Musawwir, and Black Panther. Next up, out of Christmas, Florida, this is Jamie Sullivan and Thor. This is Jamie Sullivan's first time in the mud. Let's see how she does here for her first muddy freestyle. Track is, she's definitely has an advantage here coming out later. Compared to some of the drivers who went out earlier when the track was really wet. Another nice save. 30 seconds left here for Jamie Sullivan. Nicer save. Nicer donut at the end of time, and that's going to be the end of the run here for Jamie Sullivan and Thor. Not a bad run. Jamie Sullivan and Thor is going to be an 8.923. That is going to be good enough for 4th place. Your leader is still going to remain the big Bari Musawwir in Black Panther. Next up, out of Itasca, Illinois, this is Camden Murphy in The Amazing Spider-Man. Nice there, massive air. Massive sky wheelie right there from Camden. Nicer save from Camden Murphy. Camden started out this event with a racing win. Crazy save right here. Let's see if he can end this event with a freestyle win. Seconds left here for Camden. Massive air. Camden's just gonna donut Spider-Man into the ground, and that's gonna be the end of the run here for Camden Murphy in The Amazing Spider-Man. For Camden Murphy in The Amazing Spider-Man is doing 9.345. That is good enough for 1st place. Your brand new leader is going to be Camden Murphy in The Amazing Spider-Man. Next up, your 2024 International Tour Champion. This is Charlie Pauken in Megalodon. Let's say he's going for the Morgan and Morgan backflip on the first hit, and he nails it. Something we've seen Jamie Garner do all year on Stadium Series West. And now Charlie Pauken doing it out here on the International Tour. left. He's gonna roll over right there, and he's gonna end the run, and that's gonna be it for Charlie Pauken in Megalodon. Charlie Pauken in Megalodon is gonna be a 7.521, and it's gonna be good enough for looks like 7th place. Your leaders are going to remain to be Camden Murphy in The Amazing Spider-Man. Coming out last, out of Whittier, California, representing the Crazy Bull, this is Armando Castro in El Toro Loco. Nice, they're absolutely launching it there off the first hit. Armando absolutely flying right now. Whoa, my, what a launch right there from Armando. Then Armando lining up here, Morgan backflip. And he's got some moonwalk and some in the mud. Wow. Massive air. Great save. 30 seconds left. Massive air. He's gonna stuff it in, crashing right there at the end of time. That's the end of the run for Armando Castro in El Toro Loco. Wow, what a run. Your score for Armando Castro in El Toro Loco is going to be a 9.402. That's beginning up for first place, which means your BKT Tires Freestyle winner is going to be none other than Armando Castro in El Toro Loco. Nice job here for Armando. Man, Armando, he went out last. He had probably the best track conditions. I mean, the dirt had really dried out. We saw a lot of the dry dirt come to the surface, and we saw the wet and the wet and dry dirt mixed together. Some of the dry dirt came up, and man, this is the perfect track here for Armando as he walks away with this freestyle win. He just went big. He was sending it off of every jump, getting monstrous air, and just getting massive, like, Leduc leaps, and man, crazy saves. Backflip to moonwalk in the mud, very difficult to do with the traction, but wow, what a run right out here for Armando Castro. This weekend is Armando's final shows of 2025, so he wanted to go out with a bang, and so far he is doing just that. There's one more show tomorrow, and Armando's ready to come and tear it up for these fans, and these fans are not ready as Armando Castro is about to give it his all one last time here in 2025 tomorrow. So great job here for Armando Castro in El Toro Loco for getting this BKT Tires Freestyle win. It's a very big honor to Armando. Coming out here to this Hispanic country when he was raised in a Hispanic family, and again representing for all the Latinos out here in the stands. So he's very proud to be representing you all well here by taking home this BKT Tires Freestyle win and the last 8 points towards this afternoon's overall event championship. All right, everybody, your overall event championship winner has been decided after a total of 8 points in that JCB racing competition, 7 points in the skills challenge, and 7 points in the BKT Tires freestyle competition, for a total of 22 points. Your overall event championship winner is going to be none other than Camden Murphy in the amazing Spider-Man. Nice job here for Camden Murphy. Man, he had a great consistent event, and it looks like the luck from Santiago, Chile has followed him here to La Plata, Argentina, as man, Camden laid down an amazing event today. He won racing, second in skills and freestyle, most consistent out of everybody here. A lot of these other drivers just really struggled with consistency. And consistency is key, and Camden was very consistent here tonight, and he's gonna bring home this overall win. Man, Camden's just been on a roll these past couple of events on this international tour. These past 2 weekends, he's been getting just so many wins. He's now won 3 out of the past 5 overall event championships on this tour. So great job just here for Camden Murphy on this being just so dominant out here, and he's really catching up in these points, and he really wants to put Team Spider-Man on top, and he would love to walk out of here, walk away with this international tour points championship win. So, Camden, he just keeps, he's keeping on being consistent. If he keeps this going, he's got a shot at doing that. So great job here for Camden Murphy and the amazing Spider-Man on collecting this BKT, collecting this overall event championship and adding more points to his team of Team Spider-Man. Monster Jam fans, let's go ahead and take a look here at the results here from this afternoon's event here in La Plata, Argentina. First off, here are the results here from the JCB racing competition, the overall event championship, and then here are the results here from the skills challenge and BKT Tires freestyle competition. Currently right now in the point series on this tour, at Camden Murphy and the amazing Spider-Man will take the first place spot and will officially become your brand new leader on this tour. Second place will be Matt Cody and Gravedigger with 189 points. Third place will be Charlie Pauken and Megalodon with 182 points. Fourth place will be Bari, Musawwir, and Black Panther with 180 points. Fifth place will be Team Thor with 170 points. Sixth place will be Team Max D with 157 points. Seventh place will be Team Toro Loco with 135 points. And then in eighth place will be Brandon Arthur and Iron Man with a total of 101 points. It's very great to see Camden Murphy take over that points lead here on the international tour. Camden has been doing really great in these past 5 events, so I told him to keep this momentum going heading into tomorrow, and he can just have another great event here and keep getting more points. And it looks like a gap is really starting to be spread, and there's a big gap starting to happen here in the points. It's like Charlie Pauken is starting to fall behind. He's now 12 points behind Team Spider-Man, and Team Gravedigger with Matt Cody is now only a total of 5 points behind, so that's really the closest thing in the points we got. It's currently right now a battle between the top 2 for this points lead, but never count out Charlie Pauken or Bari Musawwir, as they definitely also have the chance as well to pass Camden Murphy in Team Spider-Man if they can have a good enough event tomorrow in the final show. Points are really interesting right now. There's still a lot of stuff that could happen. A lot of stuff could change heading into the next event. So everybody, please be sure you check out the next event as soon as it drops, as you guys will not want to miss it. Alrighty, Monster Jam fans, that's going to be a wrap out here for this afternoon's very muddy event here in La Plata, Argentina. Man, we had a lot of heavy rain today, but that didn't matter. These drivers still went all out for you fans. They still went and drove as hard as they could, and it definitely maybe even helped make the show better. All the rain and the mud. And we got one more event tomorrow. For here in La Plata, we still have one more event left. We have one more event tomorrow. Pit party starts at 11, and then it ends at 2. Trackside starts at 2, and then the show will start at 3 p.m. So we cannot wait for another day of Monster Jam action tomorrow. And we can't wait for the event tomorrow. It's going to be a good one. Be sure you guys make your way on out, as all these drivers are definitely going to go hard for the final event of the weekend. Alrighty, everybody. That's going to be a wrap out here in La Plata, Argentina, show 1. Everybody, please be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you guys can be notified for when the next stop here on this 2025 to 2026 International Tour comes out. And I hope you all have a God bless day. And that was Monster Jam. All you Monster Jam fans, thank you all for coming. I hope you all have a safe drive home. Stay dry, and we'll see you all soon at our next Monster Jam.